Would be a great feeling for our kids, you know, in particular with what they've had to endure the last month and a half. And you know, the thing about it, there's no guarantees or no gimmies with Neosho, because even though they haven't won a game, all their games have been pretty close with the exception of two, and that's Nixon and Webb City. All the rest of them, they've played really well. And so, you know, with that in mind, in terms of just the focus aspect, we understand that they're not a gimme, but they're definitely a team that we can compete with, and hopefully it'll enlighten our kids a little bit to come out and focus and have a great week of practice. Well, I know that in terms of how we plan for them, we'll just do what we've done for everybody since I've been here. So we're not changing a whole lot of anything. It's just a matter of just the game plan itself, the kids going out and executing. And we got a pretty sound game plan in all three phases. And you know, just knowing that Neosho they're a scary team just because they haven't won a game yet this year. And so with that in mind, and plus we're going to their place, our kids, you know, if we happen to make any mistakes early and they happen to capitalize off of them and stuff, you just sort of wonder where our kids' mindset will be. So it's one of those things where it's very important for us to go out and establish a tempo early and find a way to get some points on the board, just so that confidence level can continue to build. And hopefully we'll have a couple of key kids back that might be able to help us out in that aspect. And if they are back, then you know, I like our kids' opportunity to compete. What we're hoping for, I mean, of course, what you hope for and what you get are usually different things, but you know, it'd be nice for us to finish with a win Friday and host Glendale at home for that Thursday night game, and then whoever plays, you know, beyond that, it's not up to us. But you know, the way it looks early, looks like we might have an opportunity to host a game at home with Glendale, and that would be a neat thing. Just, you know, even with all we've had to endure this year, that the kids, it'd be nice to have a home playoff game. It'd be a nice setup for us. And hopefully we can get a win from there, and whatever happens next, happens next. I know our biggest thing is that we've just got to find a way to put points on the board. I know our offense has been pretty stable all year long, up until about the last 2 weeks. And it's, you know, of course they're against very good football teams, but still, you know, our intentions going into those games were to find ways to get things done, put points on the board, and we didn't get it done. So with that in mind, we got to make sure we go out and try to find ways to capitalize and be sound in offense and defense. But obviously they're all wide open, no huddle, fast tempo. I mean, they do all kinds of stuff to try to keep you off balance and stuff. So defensively, we got to maintain our composure and realize and recognize formations and what plays they run out of them, and make sure we're soundly, you know, adjusted to that. And special teams wise, you know, it's one of those things where that's the hidden yardage, and you know, we think we got some ideas that we can do in special teams and maybe help us out a little bit. So you know, that's definitely more in the game plan this week than what we've done the last couple of weeks. So hopefully we can, you know, go from there and see what happens.